Beyoncé, the queen who changed everything, how one woman became more powerful than music itself. Welcome to Celeb TV. What happens when a singer stops being just an entertainer and becomes a movement? When her voice transcends melodies and starts rewriting history, reshaping industries, and redefining what it means to be powerful in America. Today, on January 24, 2026, we're diving deep into the phenomenon that is Beyoncé Giselle Knowles-Carter, a woman who has spent nearly 3 decades proving that her cultural impact reaches far beyond the recording studio. This isn't just another celebrity story. This is about how one artist from Houston, Texas, managed to influence everything from politics and fashion to social justice and the very definition of Black excellence in the 21st century. Beyoncé has become more than a superstar. She has become a cultural institution, a mirror reflecting our society's struggles and triumphs, and a catalyst for conversations that matter. While millions know her songs by heart, fewer understand the seismic shifts she has created in American culture and beyond. The question isn't whether Beyoncé is influential. The question is, has any other modern entertainer wielded this level of cultural power across so many different spheres of society? Before we continue, if you're fascinated by how celebrities shape our world, make sure to hit that like button right now. Subscribe to Celeb TV so you never miss our deep dives into the stories behind the fame. And after watching, drop a comment below telling us which aspect of Beyoncé's cultural impact surprised you most. Now, let's get into this incredible story. When Beyoncé released Lemonade in 2016, she didn't just drop an album. She created a 65-minute visual masterpiece that became a cultural earthquake, forcing America to confront uncomfortable truths about race, infidelity, resilience, and Black womanhood. The project arrived at a moment when the Black Lives Matter movement was gaining unprecedented momentum, and Beyoncé used her platform to amplify voices that had been systematically silenced. Her Super Bowl 50 performance that same year featured backup dancers dressed as Black Panthers, a deliberate political statement that generated both praise and fierce backlash. Conservative commentators called for boycotts. Some police unions threatened to refuse security at her concerts. But Beyoncé didn't back down. Instead, she demonstrated that an artist could be unapologetically political and still dominate popular culture. This wasn't the safe, commercial Beyoncé that corporations had grown comfortable with. This was an artist willing to risk her mainstream appeal to speak truth to power, and in doing so, she gave permission to countless other artists to do the same. The cultural impact of this moment cannot be overstated because it fundamentally changed expectations about what Black female artists could say and do while maintaining their commercial success. Beyond her music, Beyoncé has revolutionized how we think about visual storytelling, artistic control, and the business of entertainment itself. When she surprise released her self-titled album in 2013 without any prior announcement or traditional marketing, she shattered industry conventions and proved that an artist with a powerful enough brand could bypass the entire promotional machinery that had been considered essential. Major labels and marketing executives had to completely rethink their strategies because Beyoncé had demonstrated that genuine artistry and fan connection could trump conventional wisdom. Her decision to launch Parkwood Entertainment, her own management and entertainment company, gave her unprecedented control over her image, her music, and her message at a time when most artists, especially women, were still largely controlled by male executives and traditional power structures. She has consistently championed ownership, famously re-recording her early work and fighting for artists' rights in the streaming era. Her Renaissance album in 2022 and the subsequent tour became the highest-grossing tour by a Black artist in history, generating over $500 million and proving once again that her cultural and economic power knows few boundaries. Every strategic move Beyoncé makes becomes a case study in business schools and entertainment industry courses around the world. The fashion world has felt Beyoncé's influence just as powerfully as the music industry. When she appeared at the Met Gala or launched her Ivy Park athletic wear line, she wasn't just wearing clothes or selling products. She was making statements about body positivity, inclusivity, and the democratization of high fashion. Beyoncé has consistently celebrated curves and diverse body types in an industry that has historically promoted one narrow standard of beauty. Her collaboration with Adidas for Ivy Park specifically emphasized size inclusivity and featured models of different races, sizes, and abilities, sending a message that athletic wear and fashion should be accessible to everyone, not just the traditional fashion elite. Major designers compete for the opportunity to dress her because they understand that Beyoncé wearing their creation means instant cultural relevance and validation. She has elevated Black designers and given platforms to emerging talent who might otherwise have struggled to break into an industry that has historically excluded them. When Beyoncé wore a yellow Versace gown to the premiere of The Lion King, it sparked countless conversations about African-inspired fashion and led to a surge in interest in Black designers working with traditional African aesthetics. Her influence extends to beauty standards as well, with her natural hair moments inspiring millions of Black women to embrace their natural textures in professional and public spaces where such choices had previously been discouraged or outright forbidden. As we stand here in 2026, Beyoncé's legacy continues to expand in ways that even her most devoted fans might not have predicted. She has become a symbol of artistic excellence, business acumen, cultural authenticity, and social consciousness all wrapped into one. Young artists across every genre cite her as an inspiration not just for her vocal abilities or stage presence, but for the way she has navigated fame while maintaining dignity, privacy when she chooses it, and unwavering commitment to her values. She has shown that it's possible to be commercially successful without compromising your message, to be glamorous without being shallow, and to be powerful without being cruel. Her philanthropy through Bey Good has provided scholarships, disaster relief, and support for countless communities, particularly Black communities facing systemic challenges. The cultural conversations she has sparked about colorism, feminism, marriage, motherhood, and Black history have rippled through academia, with university courses now dedicated to studying her work and its societal implications. Beyoncé has transformed what it means to be a pop star in the modern era, proving that entertainment and activism, commerce and consciousness, can not only coexist but can actually amplify each other. The young girls who grow up watching Beyoncé don't just see an entertainer. They see a blueprint for how to move through the world with purpose, power, and grace. Now we want to hear from you. Knowing everything that Beyoncé has accomplished culturally beyond just making hit songs, do you think any current artist has the potential to match her level of influence across music, business, fashion, and social impact, or has she created a standard that might never be replicated?